Hello Sven-gers, it's me, Svenny McG. Today we're going to customize our home menu on the Nintendo 3DS using badges from the Nintendo Badge Arcade. Let's jump in and take a look. In a recent video I talked all about themes such as this Isabelle one here from Animal Crossing, but now people have started to ask, hey, what's going on with these backgrounds here? What are these things here? These are all different badges and they all come from this software here, the Nintendo Badge Arcade. Plain and simple, some of them are just icons. They don't actually do anything. When I go into it, you can see some of the different ones that I've unlocked here. See, there's Box Boy, Fire Emblem, Pokémon, we've got Splatoon. But what you can do with these is you can actually set them up and just create interesting backgrounds. Now here you can see this 4 pieces of this piranha plant. So if I want to move this piranha plant, I can actually move it 1 corner at a time. Whereas some of them, like Mario himself, is a full icon. Same thing here with this full pipe. You can see it's divided into 4 quarters. So if I want to move it about, I just take all 4 pieces. Here's a couple of different Pokemon characters. And down below here are a couple Fire Emblem characters. Now way over here to the far right, you can see that I actually have a couple of my standard icons here, such as the activity log. In fact, I've got 2 activity logs here, and even the system settings. So why did I move some of these, like the 3DS sounds, all the way over here? Well, when I scroll all the way back over to the right, you can see instead of standard system settings, I've got this Kirby themed one with a Waddle Dee there. Same with down here, my music is represented by just this music notes, my download play, and even this dark version of the Nintendo 3DS camera. So sometimes you can even get badges that represent, here's a Splatoon activity log. Some of these badges will actually be icons that are usable. They simply redirect back to the original applications, but now they just look a little bit more unique. In fact, alongside those dark options, here's again another system settings, but I've opted to keep the badge of this Waddle Dee one over here instead. So even when you look here, when the Mario spins around, Mario himself actually looks like he's a pin, even with a button backing. Pretty cool. Now when I select place badge here, in this corner you can see the different options and I can rotate through if I want to change it. What this shows down here is Kirby Triple Deluxe. These themes of badges, I only have the one and I've already placed it below. It's this Waddle Dee one. Same with here. These dark theme ones I was mentioning before are actually all from Box Boy because they have that black and white aesthetic. My 5 Fire Emblem characters I've shown you below. So you can go all the way through all the different ones, or you can go here to all badges. And in all badges, you can go through and just see everything that you've got. Now, if any were ready to be placed, I'd be able to drag them down from here. But you can see I have all of the ones that I own currently placed down there. So I always thought these badges were really cool, unique ways of using your background space here. Not everybody has this many applications here. And in fact, I could even move them over so they do separate a little bit more from my actual applications, but oh well, for now, they look pretty cool there. But in addition to having cool different background badges, just to fill the dead space, it's actually neat that they integrated to get some of them into applications themselves. I thought that was pretty cool. So this is the Nintendo Badge Arcade. And we're greeted once we get in, and then we can go here to badge catchers. Alright, so once inside the Badge Arcade, you'll see here, this is showing you from the beginning, these icons represent our current catcher selection. So this is kind of like a gacha game. You're going to get the, like, basically the plastic ball with the item inside. L and R to switch between the different categories, and you can switch whenever you want. So you can see I currently have 2 plays. So I can go ahead and do this one. This one's in its final day. But I can see here by hitting the L and R on top, here's the different ones. Oh, cool info to share. This catcher feels an explosive crane. Chucks a bomb and then boom! It'll send badges flying around, so you may not get the one you thought you were going to get with the pendulum. And again, final day for this one too before the badges come down. This catcher has a rod crane, so you can see there's variations on different of these games here. So you can see the chute is right here, but if I use the rod, I have to try and hit it to knock badges down these squares into here. Check this one out. It's got different Nintendo Switch icons here. And again, looks like this one's going to use a bomb. And this one uses a catcher, the different types of sushis. More from the Mario Maker selection here. Really like that Wolf Link. Seems like all these are all the last day for whatever reason. Okay, so this one here is going to use this hammer, so when you actually hit the A button, it'll go down and knock them, and you need to try and hit them out the ramp and down the chute over here. Man, I love his enthusiasm. And again, more Pokemon here. I'm not sure what region these guys are from, but you can let me know in the comments below. Interesting how these ones all just kind of dropped in here, but I'm not sure I'd have better luck grabbing anything with the crane. Here's another one here where it's actually the icons. So if you get any of these, such as Link here with the game share, that will be the icon that you'll have. Just as I've shown you before when I have Kirby or the Splatoon one. These are the ones I think are the most fun. So I'm going to try and see if I can scoop up this me one, because I'm pretty sure I don't have that. So what I do is I hold down the A button, and then I go and I release, and I think I went too far. Let's see if I can get Link here. Oh! Holding on, holding on, holding on. Nice! We got one! So you can see there's a wild amount of selection of badges here. So if I push X here, I can hold down to see which ones I don't have. Now obviously there you can see those ones. Let's see if I can grab this guy here. So we're going to go for it. We're holding... Oh, I bounced back a bit. Let's see. Anything? Just a little bit, but unfortunately not enough. You can see my turn is up, and I yielded just one out of the two today. Now, this is the thing, it's a freemium game, free to download, free to play. However, you can purchase more turns. And I'm going to say, meh, because I really don't want to go through all the conversation here of being coerced into trying to buy more or buy more. So I'm going to say, good for now. And he says, kindly, that's cool. And now, I'm going to hit the B button to back out. And here I'm going to go to View Collection. So you can see I've got this new one here, this me one. But then as I've shown you here, you've got the Marios, Kirby, these Box Boy ones, Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Splatoon, and more. So you can see I've collected very little. There are quite a few to get now. So even Fire Emblem alone, there's 166 badges, 978 badges of Pokemon. Even 371 badges for Splatoon, a game that's not even on this console. I mean, even Box Boy's got 44 different badges, and I have 5 of them. So I'm going to hit the home button, we're going to close this out. Now here's my standard me icon to get into the me maker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on Mario, I'm going to go place badge, and I'm going to scroll through the different sets up here. And now I can see here's that new one here, the only one I have of all of them. If you see here, when I go to all badges, of the 35 badges I own, it's the only one showing full colored because it's the only one not placed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it down here for a moment and exit. And you can see it's the same as this me maker icon here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original out, and I'll move the new one in. And what I like to do generally, I like to just keep my icons over here stored away, out of sight, out of mind. But now you can see I've customized my background just a little bit more. I have a Kirby system settings, a Splatoon activity log, and a Legend of Zelda me maker icon. So cool way to upgrade your backgrounds All just using that badge arcade, and it is free to play if you try logging in daily. I believe it refreshes daily that you'll get a free play, so that's what we've got going on for now. Have you tried the Nintendo Badge Arcade? Do you have any unique badges? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, as it always helps grow my channel. Until I see you guys again soon, please take care. Be good to each other. Bye now.